Guys, thanks for tuning into our podcast. If you do enjoy this, please make sure you share it with a mate. It's not that much that we're asking. We really appreciate it. But yeah, just keep listening and hope you enjoy the banter that we've been having.
You don't know who she is, Cotty.
No, I do now. I do now.
I'll have to get you back on when we do get Metamucil as a sponsor eventually.
This thing called the reverse scope piss, basically the same thing. Tuck your dick, piss in the trough backwards.
Was he blind before the Big Les show come out?
Lang Park, mate, Queensland.
Alrighty, guys, welcome back to On the Piss. I fucked it. Hey guys, welcome back to another edition of On the Piss with Klutz and Das. Today we've got Timmy Wang and Liam Keno. Tim, how does it feel to finally be on the podcast?
Feels fantastic.
Thank you so much for accepting our invitation to come on, mate.
Australia's #1 podcast.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Pretty
glad to
big
be
deal.
here, boys. Thanks
Yeah,
for
well,
the invitation,
Liam,
boys.
how does it feel that we're allowing you on the podcast?
Yeah, we finally allowed you.
I feel like I wasn't really allowed. I just sort of turned up and
That's
we
fair.
went ahead.
Story of my life, eh?
Oh,
It's very fair. We're very high budget today as well. We've gone out and purchased a new cord for the 4 microphones,
Yeah.
but we've only got 3 headphones. So, geez, things are looking up.
Yeah,
though.
it's a slight improvement.
It
Only
is, it's
slight.
very exciting.
we build, boys. We
We're
build.
also coming live from the Caxton again, and there's a function on outside, so I'm not sure if you can hear the background music, but if you can, we apologise profusely.
I love it. It's a bit of atmos.
It's a little bit of
Caxton has great
ambiance.
atmos,
Love
but
the
exactly,
vibe.
it's a little bit of ambiance.
It's actually very distracting.
No, I fiend it.
Play on.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe you don't work with music like this.
Can't say I do.
Well, unlucky.
Here we go. Fucking.
It's very, very unfortunate.
Yeah.
Boys, what's been happening?
Oh, you know.
Well, I've only been seeing you guys in Verdansk, but haven't really been
That's
seeing
how
you
it is
in
out there.
real
What a
life. So.
Did not see you last weekend.
I don't know. I've just lost in
Oh,
COD,
yeah,
to
fair
be
enough.
honest.
What was last weekend? What did you do last weekend?
I don't think Darcy was invited.
Dog. No, I can't even remember what we did last weekend.
Yeah, no, I don't remember at all.
That's
Neither
how
can
sick
I.
it was, right?
Yeah, must have had
I
a
feel like
blind.
for the
Must be
last
nice.
3 months, it's just been working during the week, with dance in the evening, and getting pissed Friday, Saturday, and just repeat.
Dude,
So I
so
can't
fair.
tell what the last few weekends were.
Just
Yeah,
one big
exactly.
weekend.
It's
rolled into
literally
one.
just been a roller coaster.
Yeah,
roller
roller coaster of emotions.
I'm not sure whether that was supposed to be a bad thing or not, but that sounds pretty
No,
good.
no,
to
not
me,
at
to be
all.
honest.
My KDR has been improving so much. So is Timmy's. Timmy's have been keeping
We're
check.
on a bit of a battle, aren't we?
We are.
Yeah.
We are. We are in a
We
heated.
haven't talked about
We
it.
have
the
both-
rivalry.
Yeah, the
I just like to
unspoken
clear
rivalry.
the air right now, but Tim and I are on the same KDR and have been slowly climbing at the same rate. And it's like I might pull a little bit ahead, and then I have a day or two off, and it's like, oh, Timmy, I've seen you've been putting in
Let's
some
say,
hours, bruh.
Pulled ahead this morning.
That's an absolute stitch up.
Cancel the podcast. Get home, Clutzy. Get on the PlayStation. He's got better things to do than be
Walk
here.
out, walk
Yeah,
out.
far out. No, that's. Oh, well, congratulations to you. I can't really get angry at you because you're probably the nicest human I've ever met. So,
He says that about all
And
our
handsome.
guests.
Yeah, I've
Yeah,
heard
I've seen
that
it
before.
too. I listen.
yeah, you do listen, which is good.
Yeah, thank you. Actually, on that topic, last week we said we hit 100 downloads for the week for the first time ever, and we just thanked everyone and said, if you could do us a favour, just share it with one person. We'll hit 200. And I don't know if it was that or Seb being famous on TikTok, but we got a lot of downloads
Shanghai
this
We
week.
Seb.
did. We did.
Yeah. So do the
thank
same
you.
again, please.
Thank you.
It's
Shout
working.
out to everyone.
Yeah.
Met a couple of people on Saturday night actually that listened to the podcast. Shout out to Joe and Blair.
Clutzy finally met his mum and dad.
Shout out to Annette and Mick.
If Joe and Blair were my mum and dad, I'd be pretty happy. I don't know which one would be the female in this situation, but
We'll let
both
them
seem like
sort
good
that out.
blokes. So
Yeah.
the only gripe is they tried to have a
2020,
go at me
Josh.
for attending Marist as a school. Have a
Yeah.
guess where they went?
Villanova.
No.
Lorries.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, that's rough. I don't know which is worse, to be honest.
Yeah.
with you.
Look, a saying we say a lot at the moment is must be nice, but when you hear someone say they go to Laurie's, must be shit.
Yeah.
Unlucky.
No
it is.
envy here, mate.
Yeah,
no
exactly.
envy.
No
here.
envy at all. But yeah,
Do we tell these boys to prepare 2 truths and a lie?
I don't know. I reckon they can come up with it.
Did
though.
we?
Yeah, I think you did.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like the
cool.
one thing that we always do. So I was worried that we didn't do it.
Well,
Have you
who'd
prepared?
like to go first? then?
I have prepared.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Oh, look at this.
Steady,
Let's go.
boys, steady.
Straight into it.
Look at this.
So, my first one is I once got sent off in cricket for punching a teammate in the throat. The second story is...
Set off in cricket. That's a fucking good achievement.
Yeah. is I once foul hooked a mud crab when I was very hungover.
What's that mean?
Foul looks like when you cast the line, you cast a fishing line, but it doesn't take the bait. It just hooks onto their body coincidentally.
Yeah. You're lucky.
Yeah, okay, I see what you mean.
And my third one is I got fired from my first job for being Captain Bubblebeard.
Being Captain what?
Captain Bubblebeard.
I know one of those is true. It was the beard one.
That was legit going to be my lie.
I think I have heard the cricket one as well. So I'm gonna go the foul hook, but not confidently. Is the lie? Yeah. I'm not confident, Josh.
What are you saying, Klutz?
I'm perplexed. I don't know. I reckon you did get sent off in cricket, but it wasn't for punching someone in the throat. So I reckon
So we're getting
that's a
clean
lie.
bowled
I reckon
first
you fucking. I reckon you whacked them with a bat or something. So that's what I reckon the lie is.
You reckon that's the lie?
Yeah.
That is the lie?
Yeah. What'd you do?
It wasn't me. It was my older brother that got sent
I
off.
knew I heard
Someone
it.
in the
I
throat.
knew I heard it.
Far
That's
out.
pretty
It's just,
impressive
we've
about
been
the
getting
mud trap.
stung recently.
I know
where-
the bloke. He he would have deserved it.
So given the opportunity, you would have done the same
Oh,
thing.
100%.
So we've been getting stung recently where people have been doing their lie is
Yeah.
just a slight twist of a truth. And I was thinking,
How do you feel about that?
oh, well, they're beating the system.
Yeah.
Good on.
You
They're
can't argue
taking it
with
to the
that.
man. They're fucking us over. But, good on them.
Yeah.
They're having fun.
Credit to him.
Yeah, we're on a real hot streak and then we just fucked it. But, yeah.
Have you boys ever done it? 2 truths and a lie on the podcast?
That's what I was going to ask. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
I think
sorry,
we
Tim.
did on the first one.
Sorry, I stole
With
your
Freeney.
I have
lie
no
and
idea.
your,
Yeah,
and
we
your
did.
Starting
question.
off in a good way. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I think we did. But,
Yeah.
I don't
Anyway.
know. I don't remember much of my life, to be honest.
Yeah.
So.
That's fair.
You've got
Yeah.
a great memory, though, Klutz.
Huh?
You've got a great memory.
Yeah, okay, that's fair. I do have a pretty good memory. It's pretty cool.
We jumped on our friend Matson's podcast today. You know what Clutzy said? He's like,
Oh, yeah, big flex.
he was talking about
Big flex, bro.
he was talking about.
You've got mates.
Bloke.
There's the first
Bloke.
one.
Bloke.
Yeah, actually, before we get into this, Liam messaged me during the week when I asked him to come on. And he's like, "Oh, I'm too scared that I'll say the C word too much. So if you can just dub over the word bloke over any C words, that'd be great. So can you say the word bloke now? Everyone be quiet.
A couple of seconds of dead air
Yeah.
just around.
Bloke.
Perfect. So from now on, every time you hear that, that means Liam's dropped another C bomb. Clutzy was talking today on this podcast, and we were talking about TikTok, and Clutzy's like, I don't know, like, I don't want to pump up my own tyres, but I was watching my TikToks, and I was laughing a lot.
Yeah. Well, I do laugh at myself a lot. Not much else.
What can I say? You're a funny bloke.
It's sort of sad, though.
How about Sammy B pumping up his TikTok video? Like 400 views.
Oh,
just
yeah, did you
him.
hear
Yeah,
that?
I was going to say, I forgot
What?
to tell you about that.
So I was watching our TikTok, and we posted a video of Sam talking about the Polish breakfast,
Yeah.
and he's like, I posted it, and it got to like 300 views, something, and just stopped. And then I checked back, and it was like 400. I was like, oh fuck, I got another 100. And then I refreshed it, I got another 100. I was like, what the hell? And I messaged Sam. I was like, oh, I think your video's about to start going viral. And apparently he was just viewing it and closing it and viewing it and closing
Yeah.
it, viewing it and closing
Because
it.
he wanted to beat
Because
Jackson.
he wanted to get more views than Jackson.
Oh, that's
It
fair.
wasn't like 10 times. It was like 200
Yeah.
times.
Yeah,
Like,
but
legit,
Did it,
or more.
yeah.
did it a couple hundred times. He's up over 1,000 now, though.
Yeah. So once again, as we just spoke about, he's
Pure dedication.
he's taking it to the man. He's beat the system and he's beating Jackson. So
Jeez. Must be nice.
yeah, it must be very, very
very,
nice.
very
Oh,
nice.
I don't think that's a must be nice situation. That's
Yeah.
he's put a lot of hard work into
Mate, I
that.
got a couple of
Pressing
sips there. Do you
F5
want to
over
finish
and
your
over.
beer?
Yeah, well, you should finish your
You
beer.
got to finish your beer?
He just does what he's told.
Yeah.
Power move 2 of 3 for the podcast.
What's number one? What's number one?
No, number 1 was you're allowed to come on the podcast. And we invited Tim.
Darcy hit me up last night and was like, we've got a couple of power moves we've got to do on Keno because we're Hamish and Andy fans.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, I'm in. We were going to make it a podcast of power moving you, but
Yeah.
the book's not out yet.
Yeah,
so.
well, if we had the coffee table book, we were going to read through it.
Is that a power move in itself that you're relying on something else for power moves,
Yeah,
but they haven't released
that
it? So
power
you're
move
still,
does?
jeez, they are the ultimate power move kings.
Anyway,
That's fucked.
Tim.
Tim, 2 truths and a lie.
I've got to think of the third one now. But
Should we give him a moment to think about the lies?
all right, here's one.
Is it a truth or a lie?
My favourite
That's not how this game works, bro.
my favourite takeaway food is a curry burrito. I made nationals for pizza time trials,
Yep.
That's true.
I know.
and I have never broken a bone in my body.
Oh. Trying to think of I don't think I've ever seen him with
There's
a
a lot of
cast.
takeaways out
I reckon
there.
the Cali's a lie.
He does like GYG though.
But favourite of all time is
But-
Big Call.
Am I allowed to weigh in on this one?
Yeah, of course.
I reckon,
I think
you,
it's the
I reckon
broken
you're
bone.
looking at another like slight twist on the
Yeah.
truth
Mm.
power move.
With the broken bone or the Cali.
The Cali for sure.
Yeah. It's
I
not
reckon
my
it's I reckon
favourite,
it's the
but
GYG burrito for sure is his favourite, but I don't reckon
not
it's the Cali.
I don't like the curry.
Yo, boy, yo,
I
Jeez.
told Stranksy the other day and he almost punched me in the face.
Yeah, we've got a friend who it's his mission to fill a see-through glass table by the end of this year with Cali burrito stickers. It's not just it's not a small. It's like a slightly
dining
bigger
room
Good sized
table,
table.
Yeah,
coffee
yeah.
table.
It's not a coffee table.
Yeah.
It's like I don't know whether to be disgusted or proud, but
Proud.
Yeah.
yeah, no,
Always
good
proud.
on him. Good on him. And he's done a lot. In a couple of months, I think he'd done like 36 was the last
Yeah.
count that I got. His roommate's trying to help, but he's little.
Yeah.
He's tiny.
He's very little. It's absolutely ridiculous, though. So
Can I tell the story about the number one power move that was ever pulled on me by Tom Stranks?
Yeah.
yes,
I don't know if
please
I know
do.
this.
At welcome to Bowen Hills.
Yeah.
At Sam's birthday.
Yeah.
I was a little bit late. I had a shift on at work. Rocked up late. Everybody's already a little bit into it. So I go around. I've seen a large circle of the boys. I'm going around. I'm shaking hands, and I see Tom Stranks, and he's already a little bit messy. I can tell straight from the outset.
Unlike him.
Unlike him. I go and I go up to. I've shaken everybody else's hand. I've gone up to shake his hand. I've looked him straight in the eyes. He doesn't shake his hand. Shake my hand. He shows me he's got a tall glass of Jack and Coke, and just looks me in the eye and says, "Watch this," and just puts away the whole Jack and Coke in front of me, half it running down his shirt. I was like, "Don't!"
Classic maneuver.
That's intimidating, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, mate, I
Did that rock
didn't
you
know
for
what
the
to
rest-
make.
I would have gone home.
Yeah, did you walk off?
I would have said hello and goodbye straight away.
Yeah, I
Taxi?
got power moved up.
Yeah.
There's no coming back from that, you know. I
Hopefully,
had to walk away.
hopefully people who are listening to this also listen to Hamish and Andy, otherwise they'll be very confused by the whole power move.
Yeah,
notion.
definitely. I'll be, yeah. Yeah.
To be honest, who the fuck listens to this and not Hamish and Andy?
Yeah, to be fair.
If you're looking for comedy gold, then
This is the wrong.
I reckon all-
this ain't it, Chief.
I reckon all three listeners, mate.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Bit of an overlap there.
Yep.
Surely.
Surely.
All you need is two, and you got 2/3 of the audience.
That's it.
Yeah, definitely.
Who's the sponsor for today's podcast, actually?
Hamish and Andy.
Hamish and Andy, funnily enough.
The Power Move book.
And in doing so is also Uber Eats, because I think it's their current sponsor.
It
of the
is, yeah.
podcast.
Yeah.
Actually, this is something that's been really
That was a great
wicked-
land. Well done, boys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's big.
It's just game acknowledging game, I suppose.
Yeah.
I do bit of a weird. Like, I don't know. I've been really perplexed about the whole internet world recently with podcasts.
This will be good.
So I've been trying to catch
Yeah,
up
here we
on
go.
Hamish and Andy. So I'm in 2019 at the moment, living in the past. And I forgot who the sponsor was when I first started listening. But I was like, okay, this is weird. So maybe they do X amount of podcasts. Will be that person. And then it changed to Amy Insurance. And I was like, oh,
No, I
Here we
think,
go.
I think because it's not actually live on their podcast, it's like a pre, mid, and end roll.
but then I'm like, does that mean they just...
Yeah, they pay for weeks, and whoever listens. So like when you go back and listen to episode 1, the sponsor that you're listening to is actually the sponsor this
the
week.
current sponsor? Yeah, because they
Yeah.
started talking about giving out their money and how they're not giving it out because of the current climate. I'm like, mate, it's 2018. You're just being a stingy bastard. Like, what are you doing? It was ridiculous. But, yeah.
Glad we solved that.
Oh,
one,
I'm
man.
glad we solved that. Thanks. Like,
Yeah.
I've just been...
Now you know for when you've got sponsors.
Yeah. What do you mean? When?
Oh,
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
They are our sponsors.
Yeah.
So they just haven't given us the tricks of the
Yeah.
trade.
Of course.
We
of
just
course.
gotta
They're scared that someone's going to take their king.
email them the invoice.
Ridiculous. But
You should just try and email them an invoice and see if they pay
For
it.
marketing?
Yeah. Fuck, that'd be a power move, eh?
Yeah.
Scotty from marketing.
Don't want to go too much into Hamish and Andy in this
Oh,
podcast.
too late.
But the whole pizza
Pizza
segment,
Lotto?
I'm not a fan. I reckon it's pretty
I think it's
stupid.
fucking funny as.
What is that? I'm not up to date.
It just
am
feels
I?
awkward, dude.
They get a caller to ring in, and then they ring this pizza shop in Sydney, and the caller's got to guess what the next pizza out of the oven is.
That's so scary. Oh, well, I can see why you don't like it because you used to be like.
Yeah, actually,
I don't think we delved too far
was-
into that,
exact-
but
yeah.
national pizza making championships, like.
Yeah, it's pretty.
It's an
Tell you
elite
what,
crew.
It's a pretty
Chloe
big-
must be a
it's a
lucky
pretty
lady
big
with those
deal.
quick fingers,
Yeah,
mate.
some of my
Actually, crikey. Tim,
Yeah, cut that. Cut that.
cut that,
Damn, yeah, fair.
bloke.
the sauce. I don't know how that helps with the.
Yeah, okay. Well, all right.
I was
So you
gonna
must
say-
have some quick fingers then.
Tim, can you tell us about your you actually told me this like a week ago, but your ultimate pizza, like what's your go-to? It's so weird, but apparently it's delicious.
It is weird, but it's bloody good. Thin crust.
This is
Bloody
Domino's,
brilliant,
right?
even.
bloody
Think-
brilliant.
Yeah,
Thin
so
crust.
this is
Okay.
Domino's. So anyone who's needing a pizza while listening,
This
Domino's.
is the official bloody brilliant pizza.
Yep. That's right.
Thank you to
Huge
Domino's
call,
for
but
being the sponsor of this
necessary.
podcast.
Yep,
Pizza is
Domino's the Gap.
sponsoring This podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thin crust,
Okay.
barbecue sauce,
Ooh.
spinach, cheese, prawns, feta.
Mm.
Peri peri sauce is a must-have,
Fuck yeah.
and if you like the spice, add some jalapenos on top.
I like how
I like that.
how ASMR that got for a
Yeah,
second.
yeah.
Where it was just him. Prawns. Jalapenos. Oh yeah.
Jalapenos.
Hella
All right,
squeamish.
how's the barbecue and the sriracha sauce go together? That's an interesting combination.
Barbecue
Oh yeah,
and
sorry,
peri-peri.
peri. Yeah.
I don't know. It just does. But you know what was unbelievable? I guess this is a bone I have to pick. My current roommate, Lockie Campbell.
Yep.
He used to
Shout
work at
outs.
Domino's as well. Yeah, shout out.
Sponsor of
Actually, I
this
don't wanna
week's
shout him
podcast.
out. I've got a bone to pick.
You got a bone to pick with him, yeah.
Yeah.
It's,
Get into
it's
it.
almost the opposite of a shout out.
So at Domino's, you used to be able to do this thing called Pizza Mogul, where you'd like make your own pizza
Mm.
and you could save it, and then other people could go on the store and
yeah.
like, buy it, and if they ordered it, you got a few bucks.
Mm.
I heard last year that he took my pizza and made like $500 from it.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
That's dog ass.
It was dog ass, yeah.
Surely,
Lockie, if you're listening to this or watching this, you're a dog.
surely you overcharge him on utilities a bit over the next couple of months.
Overcharge
And
him on the
back.
rest of his life on anything. Tim is probably the loveliest man ever. He's so handsome. He's just so...
Steal some beers out of the fridge or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, good up. Actually,
Yeah.
last night
Steal all his bits.
I had
Steal his
I had a-
pillowcase.
Imperial Sour from Rain,
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
the new one.
the smoothie.
Is it like
Imperial
pink?
Sour.
Yeah.
It's pink, raspberry,
Was it
and
nice?
vanilla. It was really nice.
Oh, I need to try it.
Yeah.
Fuck, I do like the
Yeah.
Imperial Sours because they are so strong.
Plus, he drank one on the way here. We're in the car and he cracks it and he does reviews. Oh, yeah, it's bloody delicious, right. Hands to me, I had a sip. I was like, that is the sourest sour I've ever. It was like, and Clutzy just didn't phase him. So yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, no, it got me going. Oh, we're here now.
Not hard, you toey bastard.
Yeah.
Mate, you should have seen this morning. Fucking hell. I was worried.
I've been red hot today.
I feel sorry for Eden and whoever else is dealing with him later on.
Sorry for EJ.
Nah, she's up the coast this weekend and for good measures, and she'll be back on Tuesday.
That's probably
so.
why.
Get it out of your system before then, hopefully.
Well, yeah, we're well, yeah, I'm going
Didn't
to see
need
that.
insight.
I'm just so excited because I finally got a Saturday off. We are recording on a Saturday live from the pool room, even though it won't be live when you listen to this. I'm going to live sport for the first time in a long time.
Believe it or not, that's how podcasts work.
Bro, I don't know. I'm just amped. I'm just happy. And I'm just keen to... I'm not a
Yeah,
Bronco.
thanks,
I don't go for the Broncos, but I want the Broncos to win against the Bulldogs tonight so that the boys are happy. Because I'm sick and tired of people being... Oh, yeah, sorry.
God, you're a great bloke. That's such a good bloke thing to do.
Yeah, thank you. I just want everyone to be happy. Actually, I have a bone to pick.
Oh, here we go.
I have a bone to pick. So, last night... So, the other night, I put a bet on I put $50 on either of the Morris brothers to be first, second, or third try scorer. But one of the Morris brothers got ruled out of the game, so I got my money back. But I couldn't withdraw the $50 because I deposited it. You can't just withdraw it. So I'm sitting there. It's so many times I've said to people, I will not bet on the team I support because something always happens and it just fucks up and it's just an absolute shit show. So I'm sitting there and I have a look. Reds are paying $1.80 against the Rebels. But the line was $1.83. And the line was 0.5.
So if they're going to win, they're going to win by at
So if
least
they're going to
1
win, they've
point.
got to win by 1 point or more.
So you're making an extra
So
3
you'd
cents.
have to think.
You're making an extra 3 cents in your dollar.
Yeah, exactly. It's basic economics. Thanks, Seb. Yeah, so anyway, I'm working last night. Shit shift. Just shit house time. I'm like, oh, well. I had a look at the chat. The boys are going on about the Reds coming back. I'm like, sweet, we're going to win. I checked today. I checked last night, and I was like, oh, it's a draw. And then it just sort of hit me. I bet on the line of 0.5 for an extra 3 cents. And it didn't happen.
But even if you bet on just the Reds head-to-head, you wouldn't have got it.
I'm pretty sure they had a money back thing on it if your team
That's
draws.
what I don't get about the line. Like, how is .05 a line?
How did I fuck up so badly?
You can't win that.
Like,
Anyway.
it's 1
You
point.
live and you learn, Clubs.
Yeah.
It's 1 point. So I don't know if my gripe is with the Reds as a team
Your gripe
or if
should be
it's
with
just with
yourself.
the whole betting culture. I think, well, maybe I'm too greedy of a man. Maybe I'm too greedy
Should have
of
thrown
a
it down the
man.
pokies, mate.
Yeah. Should have put on the Broncos tonight. 13 plus.
Oh, yeah.
Broncos 13
Yeah,
plus
righto.
will not happen for the rest of the season.
Oh, big call.
Well, if it
I reckon
does,
it's
I'll
gonna
scull a
happen.
beer.
I reckon it's going to happen tonight.
Well, if it does, I'll yell more abuse at Darius Boyd
Okay, good.
next week.
Yeah.
Maybe.
If the Broncos win 13 plus today, and this will be out after, so we'll be able to hold you to it, I expect a review from the from the Caxton post game, and you have to in detail tell me why you love Darius Boyd. If the Broncos win 13 plus.
Okay, yeah, right.
Yeah.
Deal.
Keep an eye
Right,
out for
I'll
that
probably
one.
get really emotional and everything
Does
as
that
well.
deal go for the rest of the season? Is that it? Or
No,
no,
just tonight.
just tonight.
Yeah. I've got a bone to pick with myself because this setup is fucked.
I
The
thought you were going to say
chords
with
and-
Darius Boyd. I was like, yeah, so does
Nah.
everybody.
It's the same setup every week, so
but
why are you
norm-
bringing it up
normally
now,
I don't have
mate?
this. This is fucked. I don't like it at all.
Oh,
Yeah, no, I feel weird.
it's all right.
Anyway.
I don't know. I had another bone to pick as well.
Oh, God.
Here we go.
I was
Rattle
playing
them.
COD the other day.
Did you just see that drop off Clutzy's beard
yeah.
onto his shirt?
Yeah.
On the right hand side.
Saving it
just
for
fell
later.
off your beard.
Saving it for later.
I had a big Queenslander at lunch and got a drop of beetroot juice on my fresh
Brand
white
new shirt. Yep.
That is
We'll
annoying.
talk about that after. I'm pretty upset.
I don't think the beetroot's
That's worthwhile,
worth the
though.
fuss.
Oh.
I don't think it's worth it.
I'm with Tim.
It's
I've got
not
a bone
good-
to pick
it's
with
not
Tim
good
right
enough.
now.
But, all right, so playing COD during the week. It's my day off. I'm trying to enjoy myself, but I'm not winning, so it's hard to enjoy yourself when you're not winning. And I had a missed call, and I had a look at the missed call, and I was like, oh, fuck, I'll give it a call back in a tick. Gave it a call back. It was a mobile number. And it was like Aussie Direct or something like that, like Aussie Direct Insurance. I was like, why are you teasing me with... Look, okay, I'm fine if I get a private number and I miss the call, but I'm not fine if I miss a call, it's a mobile number, and I go out of my way to give someone a call back thinking that, okay, this is important. My life insurance is not important to me at all. I'm 25 years old. I'm in the
Yeah.
prime of my life. I've got a beer gut. I've got a lovely girlfriend who appreciates my beer gut, and that's about it.
Yeah. You're
There's
winning.
not much else going for me, but I don't need life insurance. I think I'm in pretty good health. Made a 50-metre break in touch the other night at Jeep's training and scored a try and hurt my hammy.
You got
But
puffed
that's
walking
okay.
from
Can you get
Matson's
hammy
apartment.
insurance?
Clutzy got puffed walking from Matson's apartment to Grilled for lunch.
Yeah, because I was too busy heaving about the grease. Sorry, the grease excites
Maybe you can
me.
start offering insurance for Jeeps players.
Yeah.
Jeeps insurance.
Jeep's insurance. We'll
Give
give you
him-
heaps.
give
If you didn't give him
not
heaps.
much, yeah.
If you don't give him heaps on the weekend, you get paid out.
If you don't give him heaps, we'll beat it by 10%. Yeah, no, ridiculous.
Does
I don't
anyone
know. I've just been ever since we brought up the bone to pick segment. I've just been really getting pissed off with things, just random.
Hasn't been
things.
healthy for Josh.
Yeah, no, it hasn't.
Does anyone else have a bone to pick?
Not really. Suck
Yeah,
Brad didn't
no.
pick me up in the Uber earlier, but
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Look,
Uber.
I'm pretty happy, boys. to be
Cancelling
honest.
on both you boys.
Yeah, that's dog as
Separately.
separately
Meant to be.
in the middle of the bloody day as well. Who else
Meant
are
to
they
be.
picking up?
Yeah.
What other
I
jobs you
couldn't
got?
Tell you. I couldn't
Oh,
tell
yeah?
you. Uber Eats maybe. I don't know.
Yeah,
Seems
no
like a
idea.
stitch up to me. Liam, I wanted to ask, have you ever worked with someone named James? I met this bloke.
James, as in James Vanderer,
Oh, yeah. I think that was it.
Tim's mate.
I met him at the grocery store last week, and he was telling me the story about when you shit yourself on the register.
It was so fucked.
Power move number 3 complete.
I don't know where to go with that. I was kind of expecting you to do something like that, but I can confirm that nobody was there when that happened.
That's true.
I was
wasn't
thinking
there.
about
James
this
wasn't
when
there.
he was talking about power moving you with that. I was like, how would I overcome this?
We were going to call
Embrace it.
Aldi on the way here just to see who answered the phone to get their name and then hang up. So we had the name of someone. But
We don't give out our numbers, idiot.
Yeah, no, it would have been hilarious.
I think a good segment would be how to counter a power move with like
Yeah.
a better move.
Because I've come up with a
See,
couple of
that
power
one's good
moves.
because you confirm the story when you say you know James.
Not really.
Yep.
Well, you did. See, now you're defending it.
Yeah, so what? Did it not happen?
No.
Oh, you would say that.
Can't
Is
win.
that what James said?
We should rename this podcast "Taking the Piss."
That would have been a good name, actually. Yes, we are taking the piss. Clutzy's trying
Did I
to pour
just
a
power
So
bit-
move
he's
you
got a
by
point.
Yeah,
suggesting
you
a better
did.
name on
Yeah.
your own podcast?
Yeah, we've only been going, oh, you've lost your phone.
Oh, here we go.
This is the shit I deal with on a weekly basis.
Did you? I also love the fact that you got power moved
Yeah.
literally by
Yeah.
Clutzy
Yeah.
because you picked up
Yep.
the jug to pour everybody else a beer and
He
you
took the
didn't
rest.
even have one.
I am driving home, so I was like, oh, all right, I'll
Yeah.
donate it. Enjoy it, mate.
Yeah,
That's all I asked. It's about
Yeah, you're
half
driving
a
me home as
mouthful.
well, aren't you?
Yeah, I can drop you home,
Yeah,
Sure.
power move. Power move.
I
Not before.
am leaving.
Got me.
I'll be here.
Got him.
all night.
I should have teed up the guitar riff thing.
Yeah.
That would have been funny as well.
I've thought of a couple of power moves myself, actually, which I'm yet to submit. And I don't know if I want to put that out there because I don't know if your roommate listens to this because he's probably going to fucking steal it like he stole your pizza. But one of them, working at a takeaway place, one of the common things that happens is people will come in and order a takeaway. And I'll be like,
That would
Fuck,
happen.
how about that?
Takeaway
Yeah,
place.
yeah, you
yeah.
know? They come in and they go, all right, I'm just going up the street. Is that all good? Say no. So my power move would be they order it. They go, I'm just going up to the chemist. Is that all good? No. And then they're sort of like,
Got 'em.
Like,
Yeah,
just
got
go
'em.
out there.
Yeah.
And then
What do you
you
do?
determine what their next 10 to 15 minutes is.
Yeah, that's fair. They have to stand there like an idiot.
They gotta,
waiting.
yeah, exactly. You said no.
Yeah.
You can't go to do what you want to do. So
Could do the same thing working at a grocery shop because people always come up to me now after COVID and all that and they're always like, oh, do you guys take cash?
Nope.
No.
no.
I mean, we do, but I could just say no and
And now
watch
they
them
gotta
try and
fumble
scramble.
around.
Yeah.
Personally, I don't at this
Who
register.
the fuck has cash? Honestly, I've got a bone to pick with anyone who carries cash.
What about the people that have like 20 coins in their wallet at all times?
Wrong.
Oh,
That's fucked.
No, I'll have cash soon because I'm going to chuck a piney through the pokies.
Yeah. Right.
So that's all right.
But it won't be in your wallet for more than like 5
Yeah.
minutes.
Yeah, and then I won't be
Deposit
getting
it.
anything back.
It's fine.
Yeah, jeez. Must not be nice. It's
Yeah.
not nice at all.
Sorry.
are you right there, mate?
Nah.
Yeah,
Enjoy
what else,
my
what else has
head
been
cord.
happening this week, boys? What's
So annoying.
I feel
anything,
like
anything exciting?
since the isolation time,
Mm.
whenever you would see someone afterwards, it'd be like, hey mate, how you been? It's like,
Shit.
been doing absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
And the conversation just stalls.
What have you been up
Yep.
to?
Yeah.
To be fair, I do fuck all anyway, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
that was always the answer.
Yeah. A lot of people say like COVID didn't really change what I do too much.
But I just like, well, how do you answer that question?
What do you mean? What question?
Well, if someone comes up to you one weekend and says, oh yeah, so what have you been up to? You just go, working.
Working. Yeah.
I saw you last weekend and got pissed with you last weekend.
Yeah, and since then I've been working 40
Yep.
hours
I-
and went home every night and went to bed.
Yeah. I did the thing you do during the week,
Yep.
work, and then I saw you this weekend.
Yep. Here we are again.
Yep.
Same thing.
So what have you been up to?
Yeah. So how you been?
Yeah.
How's work?
Yeah, fuck. I don't know. I just feel like you just rinsed me for asking a question.
Yeah, we did. Don't ask stupid questions.
Oh, fuck.
That's what you deserve for trying to be nice and relate to me.
Yeah.
You
Trying to
dog.
have a conversation.
What have you been up to?
Fuck all of it. Like nothing.
Work.
Yeah.
Literally, yeah. Literally everything you guys just said, I was like, oh. Nothing exciting has happened this week.
We got shirts coming out, Clutzy.
Yeah, but that's next week.
Yeah, but this comes out on Monday.
Yeah, well, fuck, it's the future.
Plug yourself. Go on.
All right. Hey, guys. Josh from Bloody Brilliant Beers here. We got shirts coming out Thursday the 16th of July, 7:30. It's called a white shirt.
It's the name of the
Looks
shirt.
cool. Yeah, we were
Is
thinking
this-
of
what colour is it?
what could be a great name for the shirt. White shirt.
It's the white shirt.
It's the white shirt.
Why do you need to name a shirt?
Well, it does
Well,
have,
because we
when you
can't
put it
just
on the
put it up on
website,
the
it has to have
website
a
and
product
say-
name.
Shirt.
Shirt. Which shirt?
Yeah, so you decided to go with white shirt
Yeah,
instead.
exactly. We got a white shirt and a black shirt.
Yeah,
Don't
you
get
really.
confused.
Yeah, fuck, you showed me. Eh?
Yeah, don't get confused, mate. Well, okay, well, let's leave it off then. And then when you fucking buy one, oh, I got the black one, not the white one. Your fault.
Who says I'm buying?
Yeah, fair. Please take one.
Steal one for free.
Ken, I actually got to ask you. I want to put it out there. You get referred to mainly by myself as old man who yells at clouds. At 25 years old, why do you hate everything?
I feel like at 25 years old, I've earned a lot
Seen
of
a lot.
of anger from a lot of things that have been done to me. So,
Okay, fair.
what like?
So why take that out on the Star Wars community?
Because it's a fucking Star Wars community of dogs. Bloke.
Perfect.
Bloke. Bloke.
You don't have to say bloke after because I'm going to dub it anyway.
Triple dub. Triple dub.
Triple dub.
I don't know. I'm just angry with a lot of things all the time.
That's fair enough.
I'm just an angry person.
Good looking though.
That's why I punch people in the throat in cricket.
Clutzy, what about, I thought about this during the week. When we went out one night, it was Paddy Nicholson's 21st birthday.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
And we
I
ended
knew
up,
you were going to tell this story.
I think we're at the German club first, and we end up at Fridays. And this bloke was fucking blind. Like,
I was in
so
good form.
blind.
Good
Yeah,
form.
fucking oath. And I think I went to the toilet or to get drinks or something, and I like left him. I was like, oh, he's not good. We're upstairs, like outside on the veranda thing. And I come back, I'm like, where the fuck is he? And I can see him like hunched over the edge. I was like, holy shit, he's going to be sick. I sprinted over and I was like, dude, whatever you do, don't vomit. And because it's like, you know the part where you look down, it's like security where they let people into the
Yeah,
front
it's
door.
It's like you know the holes in the
in
the deck
It's
on
literally
Fridays.
like, it's like onto where they let people in.
Yeah.
And I ran over, I was like, oh, what, dude, just don't be sick, don't be sick. And he looks over at me, like just turns and goes, too late, brother. And there's vomit fucking all over the floor. And the security guard's just like, "Rah." Well, I think we ended up getting kicked out, but we were going to go home, and I was like, do you want to go GPO?
Yeah.
we were there till like 3 a.m. on the
Far out.
random GPO.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I walked into GPO and bought a round of Jaeger bombs.
Yeah,
And
instantly.
it cost like $80.
Yep. That sounds like GPO.
One of my greatest regrets of all time.
Even just going there in the first place.
Except to support.
Mitch Jones.
Yeah.
DJ Mitch Jones.
There's nothing else that makes me feel worse than a Jaeger bomb the next day.
Really?
100%, yeah.
Yeah.
Good
Nothing
Joe.
nothing gives you
Just look at it. Like it's just so thick and syrupy and
yeah.
red and
Nothing gives you post-piss Parkinson's like
Oh, yeah.
a Jaeger bomb.
Vodka Red Bulls as well.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
I hate them.
Always worth though.
I remember one day when I just started dating Erin, we were
Oh,
out
yeah,
at the
flex.
Flying
You got a
Cock.
girlfriend, yeah.
Yeah, we
sick.
get it. You've brought up
Oh,
like 4 times this podcast.
Sorry,
she's had a word with you, hasn't she?
Yeah.
He was getting hit on by too many blokes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sliding into the DMs.
Blokes or...
Bloke. Bloke. Bloke.
Yeah, I remember like
Too many
vodka Red
fucking
Bulls.
blokes.
Here I am, just charging vodka Red Bulls, and just standard. And then one of Erin's friends, who I just
Friday?
met,
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, "Oh, I'll go grab you a drink," and Erin a drink as well, because that's nice.
Great bloke.
Went and grabbed her a drink. It was a vodka Red Bull. She's drinking it. She's like, "What's this?" I was like, "Oh, vodka Red Bull." She's like, "Oh no!" And then like she's just standing there. And she's just going like, "Zzz." I'd never seen someone shake from a vodka Red Bull before, and that's when I realised energy drinks are bad. But
Yeah.
it doesn't stop me.
Have a look at Sam Barker.
Oh yeah.
What about Sam Barker?
When he was on the
Fucking the
podcast,
shakes.
man? He's standing there. He's
It
sitting.
could be
next
the
to me.
durries or the alcohol. It could be any number of things. Why
I
narrow
thought
it down?
Sam was real
Yeah,
nervous
true.
about speaking, and he's there and he's just going,
He's like that all the
yeah,
time.
and I was like, oh.
It's a thing.
Sounds like you boys have got a bone to pick with Sam Barker
Yeah.
and or Red Bull,
Nah.
the sponsor of this week's
Nah,
podcast.
Maybe the cigarette companies and Red Bull that supply him.
Mm.
I don't know.
What about the pokies companies?
He was good the other night at the New. He put $20 in, didn't get
Did
any
he
more
really?
out.
That's it. Good on
$20
him.
got up to 60, slapped it all down.
Good
Didn't
night,
get
RA.
anything else out. Wish
Tim-
I could say the same.
Tim, we told the story a few weeks ago, and I was hoping that you could talk us through it.
Yeah.
First-hand experience. When we were like 16 and you bought those beers at Torval for the first time.
One of the best moments of my life. It was awesome.
It was fucking awesome.
We were just at Torble, Jackson's place. Been
Mm.
talked about in previous podcasts. It's Torble.
Bit shit.
It
Yeah.
sucks.
It like we used to go there before we were 18 because we couldn't really like our parents would frown upon us just getting blackout drunk at home, so we'd go there by ourselves and
Yeah.
get blackout drunk.
I don't even know. Did we actually bring any?
I
of
don't
our
think we
own
bought
drinks
any.
up?
Nah.
And then there's a corner shop. It's a shop and a bar. And it's just
Mm.
this tiny little thing. The only shop on the street.
Yeah.
And I go down there, and I'm turning 18 the next year,
Mm.
or that year, but I was 17.
Yeah.
And I just go in and I say, "Can I have this case, please?" I think it was VB's.
Yeah.
Good gold or something. Yeah. And she's like, "You got your ID?" And I give her my ID, and she looks at it. And
Gave it to us. And like we're dead set. There's probably like 6 or 7 of us all up on this balcony, and Tim's coming out the road with the like block of VBs on his shoulder, just
Three beers each tonight,
yeah,
boys. Woo!
absolute standing ovation.
You know that,
Love
that
that.
feeling when like your favourite sports team wins the grand final or something, you just have
Yeah.
adrenaline and
Yes,
exhilaration
yeah.
running through. That's how I felt walking back and seeing all the boys on the
yes,
bench.
get the fuck in
That is
there.
historic, though. Like, you will forever be known as the dude who bought us piss
Yeah.
when we were underage.
It was a great day.
I do actually have a bone to pick with this podcast.
Oh,
Last week, there was some discussion about the cruise ship stories,
yep.
Oh yeah. Yep.
and I believe the most influential story from that whole trip was
Bordy
left out.
with 3 points. Is that what you're talking about?
Bordy with the 3-pointers.
I was wondering if that would get brought up last because I wasn't there, but please tell this.
Nor was I, but I just love this story so much.
I think it was the like nightclub thing on the top, like the top floor,
Yeah.
had a dance floor, and then around the dance floor there was
Yeah.
like TVs facing outwards, and they had camera. It was so weird. They had cameras like on the dance floor, so you can see the dance floor when you're sitting back at like the bar, and all the boys were sitting back there except for one of us, Bordy, and he was in there dancing, and I don't know if he was dancing with a chick or not, or just like by
He's
himself.
dancing by himself.
Knowing Bordy, definitely not.
Yeah,
This whole day for Bordy was just like,
shit
crazy.
show.
Because
Absolute shit
the story
show.
that was told last week was how we were playing in the
Blackjack, yeah.
Yeah.
And part of that story actually was that when he did spill everything all over the table, like he'd been going so well, he'd been racking up the cash. He spilt it over, and the dealer was like, "All right, we'll just finish his hand." Bordy gets blackjack again anyway. So
Yeah.
he's just so happy.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
absolutely
It's
stoked.
fucked. His card's like floating in fucking bourbon and coke on the table.
And he's so pissed. And we go get ready to go to this disco club or whatever. And we all get there, and as Dar said, it was like a circular sort of dance floor with cameras pointing down in the middle and then TVs around the outside.
Yeah.
We were sitting like at the back, like on couches and stuff. And we were like, "Where's Bordy gone?" And we were just sitting there just chatting and stuff. And then someone looked at the TVs, and it's just Bordy going ham on the dance
Like,
floor.
so ham.
But
Raising the roof. Raising the roof.
to the degree where people had formed a circle just around him. And,
Yeah.
like, he didn't know anyone, but he was
so funny. And yeah, the 3-point thing, he like did a fadeaway jump shot and like fell back. It was
out of his own.
so, and we're all sitting like, what the fuck,
Oh my
man?
God.
Yeah.
God, you got to think, like, how do you get to that point?
Second most iconic fadeaway of all time.
What's the
Oh,
most
yeah.
iconic?
That's a fair chat.
Number one is Geordie Martin.
That's true.
Yeah, at the penthouse.
Yeah.
Geordie did
Should we-
something coordinated.
Oh,
That
it
can't
was
be true.
Right.
I mean, it was barely coordinated, but because it was Geordie, everybody was so stoked.
I've got a bone to pick with the weather. Because
The weather,
we went to this penthouse in Caloundra twice for a holiday, for a boys' trip, and both times we went, there was a cyclone.
Wasn't it 3 times in a row?
Oh, it could have been. Every time we went, there was a fucking cyclone.
That's fucked.
Yeah.
Actually, I I was leaving the girlfriend's place.
Oh, yeah, here we
Dropped
go.
it in. That's six out of
Living
the way, so we have to,
it
won't have
was
to talk about it
pissing
anymore.
down rain. And I was like, jeez. And I was thinking to myself, I was like, this would be such a terrible time to be out camping. People across the road from her, they got the car all packed up. The kids are there, like, do we still have to go camping, Dad? And the dad's there going, we're going away, guys. And the kids are sitting in the back of the car. It's pissing down rain. They got all their camping gear, and their heads are just down. Like, that would be the worst experience.
What's that got to do with your girlfriend?
Huh?
What the fuck is that got to do with your girlfriend?
I was just saying I was leaving her house. And I thought they're going to
Didn't really need to be brought up.
No.
You could have said you were driving somewhere,
Well, I wasn't. I was walking out of her house.
flexing his girlfriend
Yeah.
on Ryan Board.
Yeah. And you.
Yeah, fair.
Oh, yes.
That's so mean.
That
What
was
is an
a
avid
fucking
listener
weird
of this
story,
podcast?
Clutzy.
I was going to say, it's good luck that we did get 2 cyclones when we were at the penthouse because,
It brings a different vibe.
yeah, and I
lock-in.
remember both years, by the time we left, the spa was pitch
Oh,
black.
yeah, true.
There'd been that much
Remember
like...
one year they were like, did you guys, because there was a strict no drinking policy in the spa, which we did not adhere to.
It's been real
are
cool, man.
so loose.
And the spa would be like black, and they'd be like, oh, yeah, so did you guys drink in the spa? No, and they're like, oh, we found like 20 bottle tops when we drained it because it was fucking black. Maybe.
Nah, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it must have blown in there.
We
Actually,
were return customers though. Like,
yeah, we were. I remember one time we stayed there, I woke up in the morning to this noise, and I was like, what was that? And it was really windy, obviously because it was a fucking cyclone. And there was a bottle that had like blown
Great
off a
observation.
table upstairs and shattered. And I was like, oh, well, it's shattered now, like, so hungover. I was like, can't get any worse. And then I heard another one. I was like, fuck, there's more than one. It's like, I better go up and clean them up. And I like trudged upstairs. I remember seeing this shattered bottle, and it was like the base of the bottle like that was intact, and it had one shard sticking up. I'm just looking at it in my head. I'm like, whatever you do, don't fucking stab yourself on this shard. And I just bent down straight into my hand. Stabbed myself.
oh man.
Jeez.
Betrayed by your own
Yeah,
body.
Yeah.
What an absolute
I'm pretty sure one of those
demon.
bottles smashed on my mum's windshield as well.
Yep, it
Yeah.
did. Yep. Went through Tim's mum's windshield. That was my 18th.
Yeah.
Was that before or after you threw your card out the window?
Oh, that was fucked. That was a different trip. So we're playing beer pong. It's up penthouse, obviously, top floor, and the door,
Flex.
to,
Yeah, huge flex.
the sliding door to the balcony was open, dead set, like probably 15 centimeters. And I was at one end, and Tom Duffy was at the other, and we're arguing about who was going to go and get more beers because we're out of beers to play beer pong with.
Mm.
And I was like, I'll give you my card if you go and get it. He's like, yeah, deal. And I was like, ninja starred my fucking bank card, and it went straight out the door off the balcony and gone forever. And then, actually, you pricks dogged me the next day. Do you remember that?
I mean, no, but
Because the lady rang us, and she was like, oh, did you guys have a bit of a big night last night? And I was like, nah. Yes. And she was like, oh, really? I was like, yeah, no, it was pretty tame. Right? She was like, oh, we found your bank card in the bushes out the front. I was like, fuck. And so I was like, fuck. And she's like, yeah, just come down to reception and get it. I was like, oh, okay. And I was like, someone has to come with me because this chick's going to spray me. Because I booked, this was all in my name and stuff. I can't remember who it was. There was 2 people, and we get out of the lift. I get out of the lift to go and get my bank card at reception. Turn around, the lift doors are closing, and they're just in there. Straight out. I was like, cool. It's got absolutely abused by this old lady. Anyway.
Really?
Yeah.
and we didn't go back.
No.
Well, mate, what a bitch.
Yeah.
Why spray a bloke for trying to have a good time?
Oh, we were pretty loud. There was like residents up there and stuff, and
Well, that's
Yeah.
their fault.
stained at the tables.
We made margies in the kettle.
Yeah, we fucked up the
You know
kettle.
what I don't get though? When people get annoyed when you make a lot of like, obviously, yeah, you live there, but you chose to live at a resort. You know what I mean? Like,
It wasn't really a resort.
Yeah, no, it wasn't. It was nothing.
oh, okay, well, you guys are
fancy.
Yeah.
shit
It's an
blokes.
apartment
then.
complex.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Shout out
Okay, well,
Penthouse, sponsor of this week's
I can't remember
podcast.
what it was called.
Neither.
Anyway, another shit story.
It's alright.
All your stories are shit.
Yep, that's what I was getting at.
Sorry.
Yep.
I'm distracted by the music now, finally.
Finally.
This is an absolute track.
It's actually harder to hear with headphones on, so
Yeah. Oh, it's
Oh,
Meet You
fuck, how
Halfway.
about that,
I
eh?
could do a karaoke version of it if you wish.
please do not.
Yeah, I won't because I can't remember the lyrics.
So you just said, if you wish I could, but you actually can't.
Well, I was going to try my hardest.
Go on.
If you meet me halfway.
Yeah, cut that.
Yeah,
Cut that.
cut that out.
Yeah, cut that.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Bloke. Just cover the whole thing with a montage of blokes.
I love that though.
Yeah.
I love you.
I was telling someone a story the other day, and I hadn't thought about it for years.
Oh, yep.
So I thought I'd share it now.
Please do.
You don't have to.
No,
So
please do.
I think someone was talking to me about just America in general.
Mm.
And I thought of the time when I was in Krakow in Poland. It was just
Oh, yeah,
when I was on
huge flex.
exchange in... Next
Rattled.
story.
Rattled.
He's thrown him. He's gone.
Please continue.
Right off the
Ian.
tracks.
Please continue.
I was in on exchange in Germany, and I decided to just take a solo trip to Poland.
Yeah.
So I got like the 8-hour bus there, stayed in Krakow for 3 days, and I met like a New Zealand chick, English dude from Liverpool, and actually, it's the first English-speaking person that I legitimately could not understand.
Really?
Really?
Yeah, it was so crazy, but that's just I'm digressing. We go for
Thank
dinner.
God if that was a story.
No, it's just a digression.
What does Clancy's girlfriend have to do with that?
So anyway, I saw Aaron.
Yeah, so we all go out for dinner, and one of the other guys in the backpackers was this American dude and his wife. He was maybe like 30, 35. He was a military dude, and he was like
Built
quite
like Klutz.
built. Yeah, built like Klutz.
America.
Yeah. But we were sitting there, and we went to some like really traditional Polish place that like the tourists don't go to apparently.
Mm.
The waitresses only knew 3 menu items in English, so we had to choose from those 3. Maybe no, that would have been 5. And we all sit down and we order like a chicken each, a soup each, salad each, beer each, something else and something else for €5. Like it was ridiculous.
Mm.
And we order it, and the food starts coming out, and the American dude's just sitting there, and his food hasn't come out yet. It's been like a few minutes, and after 5 minutes, he stands up. He's so pissed off. He stands up. He walks to the waitress in like a foreign country. They can't understand what he's saying. Walks past the waitress, walks into the kitchen, and starts berating the chef. It was so fucked. So, unbelievable. And then after that, we left and we went to a bar called Vodka. That was the name of the bar.
Fuck yeah.
And we had like vodka pallets. Like it was good fun. The American dude and his wife ended up leaving because
He
his
was
wife
so
was just
pissed
so
off.
embarrassed.
Yeah,
He was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
I'll take you away.
Mm.
And then we went back to the backpackers and ended up running into some dudes from Birmingham. There were like maybe 8 of them or something.
Mm.
Apparently, English guys love to come to like Eastern Europe.
Right.
But
Really?
Anyway,
I
we ended up
digress.
having
Yep, I digress.
slight digression.
How's Aaron involved?
Yeah, that's what I want to know.
Sorry.
Where does Aaron come in?
And we end up having a massive night.
Aaron was actually across the road at this stage.
And Josh was staying at Aaron's house.
The bar vodka was actually across the road from Aaron's place in Eastern Europe.
So yeah, we have a big night, and my bus back to Berlin the next day was at 10:30 a.m. and I set my alarm for like 9:30. And the last thing I remember is going to some club with these dudes, and then I wake up the next morning to the backpackers person telling me to wake up. I look at the time; it's like 10:20. The bus is coming at 10:30. I've slept through my alarm somehow, so I jump out of bed like no shoes or anything on, chuck my key like behind the counter. And I'm just running through Krakow like cobblestone, just by myself with this backpack on, just so hungover, just running,
Fuck
and I missed the
that.
bus. Then I had to sit there for like 3 hours by myself, just so hungover. Like
Waiting for the next
sucks.
bus.
we get the bus back to Berlin, and in the middle of Poland, in like just the middle of nowhere, the tires pop on the bus.
Oh.
So I'm just sitting there in Poland by myself, just like for three more hours,
Fuck that, bro.
and then I eventually got home. But
That sucks.
yeah, but
That's so. But
good story,
it's
right?
character
Yeah.
building.
But I
It's some-
digress.
that was just one big digression. Where do we start?
Yeah, that's cooked ass. I remember, like, one of my bus trips is just fucked, man. I hate bus
Yeah.
trips.
So.
In America,
Yeah,
we
nothing-
decided
nothing good ever
it
comes
was,
from a bus
No.
trip.
it was a better idea to get a bus from Vegas to LA than pay for a flight. And we're like, oh yeah, $10. That'll be fine. The bus we got on, air conditioning was broken. Given it was winter, but it was in, like, Nevada's still very hot because it's a desert in winter during the day.
Wouldn't it be very cold?
Not when the sun's out and the guns are out, brother. Yeah, it was fucked. It was so cringe. Well, I was with Doss, so
I was
the
gonna
guns
say,
were out.
surely he's going to
Yeah.
make an appearance on the podcast.
tense
Yeah.
time. Yeah, so we went there,
That was a bit of a digression.
and massive digression. Thanks, Aaron. And
Sponsor of this week's podcast.
yeah, the sponsor
Digression,
of this
yeah.
week's podcast, is
Aaron Jackson.
And Aaron Jackson. Aaron Jackson's house across the road.
Shout out, Aaron. How are you? She doesn't listen, I don't think. Good dog. Anyway, we're on this bus, and I was feeling pretty shit. I was hungover for once. It was a 6-hour bus ride, and I was near the toilet. The toilet was broken. It was
Oh.
still full of shit.
Miss me with that.
And I was like, I never want to go on a bus trip again.
Should have taken the plane.
Yeah.
Should have taken the plane.
We got a train
Very
in
solid.
in Europe from, I can't remember where from, Budapest to Vienna maybe.
Been to so many places you don't even remember.
Well, there was
Must be nice.
Must be
Oh, yeah,
nice.
must be
fucking,
nice.
yeah, exactly. It is
How
nice.
out of touch with the common man are you?
Well, actually, this story is quite funny in terms of that because my little brother Louis is like fucking so anal with everything. He organised everything, and he gives us our train tickets. We got to get on this train, and the dude looks at us. Oh, yep, you're on this carriage. We're like, sweet. And we walk in, and they were like fucking like €13 tickets each, and I was like, this is sick. Walk in, leather seats. It's like a plane seat basically with a screen in front of you, all aircon and mad. I was like, fuck yeah, Louis. He's like, yeah, I told you this is sick. Like €13. It was like, yeah, pretty big train trip, like fair few hours. So we sit down, and we're like, fuck, this actually won't be too bad. Same thing, hungover as. And then this couple come over there, English, and this guy's like, oh, I think you're in my seat. And I was like, you're wrong. This is my seat. We pulled out the tickets, and we had the same tickets. We're like, oh, fuck, we fucked up here. And then we got like one of the people from the train. She's like, oh, no, you're in the train. You're in the wrong carriage. She's like, go down and go through these doors. We went through the sliding doors. And it was like budget carriage. And I shit you not, it was like a fucking TransLink train. It was fucked. It was like bench seats with no padding, like plastic seats. We had to hang on to our suitcases because there was no bag racks or anything. It was the worst 6 hours of my entire life.
We when we were going from Boston to New York a few years back, we got a bus. This is before the Vegas bus. We thought buses were sick at this point because they had this thing called the Mega Bus. It was $1. It was $1 for a trip from Boston to New York, which is about 3-4 hours.
That's me.
Don't know how they're making
I was
money
gonna say.
at first, and then we were going through it, and we were pissed. And you could upgrade your seats for a couple of extra bucks of different things. So we were blind, and this bus looked so ridiculous. Like it was just this big 2-story bus, and it was just fucking swaying everywhere. It looked like the night bus from Harry Potter, like those sort of vibes. And we just thought it was the funniest thing when we were blind. I think we paid an extra $10 to go upstairs to get panoramic views
On a bus trip.
on a bus trip.
Nice. Yeah, nice. That's worth.
We were like,
Yeah.
yeah, let's get panoramic views. And then we get up there. We're so rat shit because we had a massive night at our last night in Boston.
Legends.
What do you reckon? Must be nice, eh?
Yeah, it must
Panoramic
be very
views.
nice.
It wasn't nice.
That's pretty out of
it
touch.
Was
man.
so
You're pretty
shit.
out of touch with the
We
common
fell
man.
asleep. I'm very out of touch. I'm probably actually the most common man you'll ever meet.
Big
Just putting
call.
it out there.
That sounds like something who's
Yeah.
someone who's
Someone
not a
who,
common man.
common
would
man
say.
someone
wouldn't
who's
say
out of
that,
touch
eh?
would say
Well,
that.
I don't
yeah.
know. Darcy, go spend $73 on a 6-pack again.
Oh,
mate.
that's so rich, Josh.
Well,
You're wearing RM
you must
boots,
be rich
mate.
to spend $73 on a
Mate.
6-pack of beer.
Imagine how many 6-packs you could buy instead of those RMs you're wearing.
Oh, they're actually a gift from my parents.
Oh, must be very nice, Josh.
It was very nice.
Must be
No,
very
no
nice.
money out of my back pocket. No skin off my back.
Parents are still together. Must be nice.
Yeah,
eh?
must be very nice, yeah. Yeah. Ouch.
Jeez, you really got me there. But yeah, buses of panoramic views when you're going to go to sleep, not worth it.
Glad we cleared that one
yeah,
up.
I
thank
think
God
if
for
I was
that.
in a bus that had panoramic views, I'd still give it a go. Even
Yeah.
after that.
$10, surely.
Yeah, true.
It was just shit as well because it was winter. So, like, everything's dead. There's no
Yeah.
leaves. No really nice countryside. Oh,
That was a very dark thought.
Yeah.
Eden Richards, sexiest bloke out, giving me a call.
Get him on the podcast quickly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. Hey, mate, how you going?
Good, mate. Where are you at the moment?
Oh, mate, just still on the podcast. Do you want to say good day?
Yeah, should we come up?
You're live right now.
No, you're live on the podcast right now.
Oh, G'day, guys. How are we?
Pretty good, mate. How are you?
Yeah, we're almost done. I think we're
We've been going for 55 minutes.
we've been
so-
going for 55 minutes, so we're about to wrap up. So we can.
Do you have any? Ask him if he's got a wisdom and a bit of wisdom for us.
any what wisdom?
Bit of wisdom or
Oh,
something.
do you have any wisdom for us?
Wise words for the weekend.
No, I didn't think so. All right. Yeah, no, we'll be down soon. I'll see you soon. Bye.
Bye.
Fuck, I'm so glad that happened. You got any wisdom? No, it reminded me.
Got him.
Yeah,
got him.
Got him.
Going back to Hamish and Andy with the Simpsons quote guy.
Oh, that was fucked.
If you want to watch the second best podcast, go and have a look at this episode where this guy comes on to say he's an expert about Simpsons quotes, and they're like, he just doesn't get anything.
And then they
Like,
literally
just
say,
say
at the end,
anything.
just say a
anything.
Simpsons
And he's
quote.
Like,
He's like,
even say dough, and we'll be happy. And he doesn't say anything. You're like, all right, cool, bye. That's Eden.
Yeah,
No words of wisdom. But yeah, fuck, 55 minutes. How good.
56,
Goes quick, eh?
25. Yeah, it does, eh?
Oh,
Time
well-
flies when you're having fun.
Yep.
It's been great
Blokes.
to have you on.
Such a good
It's been
bunch of
great to be
blokes.
here, eh?
Yeah, look, I'm glad to finally have made it on. As second
Only 'cause
choice.
we
It's
allowed
been
it.
going for like fucking 10 weeks. Get over yourself.
Oh, I thought we were best mates.
You're definitely not top 10.
Yeah, that's so funny.
Oh, wow.
Is this MySpace days? Good?
Yeah, Power
Bloke.
Move 4 completed.
Yeah, fuck yeah. All right, well, no, boys, thanks for coming on.
Yeah,
It's
thank
been
you.
very enjoyable.
Happy to be here.
Really enjoyed it.
Looking forward to coming on in 2 weeks.
Yep.
Again.
We're getting running low on numbers, so you might get the call up again.
Happy to be here.
Maybe. Must be nice.
What a privilege.
Bloody oath. All right, well, yeah, thanks, boys, for coming on. Guys, thanks for listening. If you're listening to this and you got to this part, we will have a new drop of shirts out on Thursday, the 16th of July at 7:30. Got the white one. We'll have some videos up. Maybe by then, maybe not.
Yeah,
Who
we will.
knows? We've done some shit. It was pretty fun. Anyway, yeah, so we've got the white
Waffles
shirts, the
on for
founding member
fucking
shirts.
60 minutes about nothing and then tries to cram in all the important stuff in 30 seconds. Clancy, what's your 3 best foods to have while on the piss?
Pizza, wings, and fucking wedges, bro. So good. Pizza, wings, and fucking wedges. Yeah, anyway, enough of that. I'm going to
You
go
reckon?
eat some pizza, wings, and fucking wedges. And, yeah.
What about a
Zero.
kebab, though?
Yeah.
Well,
HSP.
not what. All right, before we end,
Butter shouldn't go on a chicken
I had a
finger.
kebab.
I digress.
Oh, don't even get me.
I digress.
What about a steak, bacon, and cheese pie?
Steak,
Oh.
bacon, and cheese pie is great. However, my thinking behind this
Was
thing this
actually
morning, I
on the
got
piss.
asked today,
Not after.
3 best foods to eat while drinking. And I was going to say kebab, but kebab's in it after.
He's got a point.
I get that.
Because then you also got to get HSP with it because you got to be a pig. You got to get a kebab and a HSP.
You got to grease up. You got to grease up.
Yeah,
HSP
exactly.
is definitely an after drink or a next day. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, for
So that's why I thought pizza, wings, and fucking wedges are really good to have while you're drinking.
That's
They're
all.
delicious
Fair
and
call.
not too filling, and you can good portion sizes. That's just my thoughts. What are your thoughts? Thank you.
Let us know in the comments.
Yeah, that's not Oh, I don't know.
And like and subscribe.
Probably leave it for next week. I was going to say, if you're listening to this podcast and you see me out, I think we should do a code word every week. And if you say the code word, I'll buy you a beer.
does that work with everyone?
Jeez.
Like-
Everyone. But it's
It's
maximum
gonna be
1 a
fucking
day.
hard to find you because you never leave the house, mate.
Maximum
Oh,
1 a
that's
day.
rich. That's rich.
Got to make it in from Sanford first.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Must be nice to
Jeez.
get driven around everywhere, Clutzy.
Must be nice living in an absolute palace in Sanford.
Must be nice living with Don.
It is, yeah. It's quite nice.
Must be nice being almost engaged.
Not nice.
Settling
Can you
down.
drop the knee
At
already?
all.
So, don't even have your wedding. Just get engaged so we can have an
Can we just have a
engagement
Bucks party? That's all we're asking for.
Just get engaged and
Yeah.
have an engagement party every year.
yeah.
We do that anyway, without me being engaged.
Do we?
Yeah, we've had like
Everything
4
is named-
engagement parties for me.
We
Oh,
haven't
yeah, true,
finished yet. We name every single one of our bookings as Darcy's engagement party.
Yeah.
The regatta last year were absolutely rocked when they saw
Yeah.
20 or 30 blokes rock up with
Yeah.
no girls.
They
to
were
Darcy's
so
engagement
rocked.
party.
They're like,
Jokes?
what the fuck is
It's-
this engagement
Hey,
party?
Christmas
it's all legal
party.
these days, but boys.
That's true.
It is.
That was a pretty good party.
Shout out to our gay listeners.
Yep.
Ryan Board, if you're there.
Must be nice.
Must be nice loving blokes. Yeah. Anyway, I reckon that's it.
Yep.
Yeah. Thanks for listening, guys. If you can, buy our shit. That'd be lovely. And we've been amping it up. Share this with 4 people, maybe 3.5. Everyone's got half a mate, so
Yeah, right.
share it with 3.5. Yeah.
Mate, I'm
Liam's ours.
2 at least. I'm 2 blokes at least.
Bloke.
2 blokes. 2 blokes.
Bloke.
All right. Thanks for listening, guys. This has been On the Piss. Give them fucking heaps. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, driver.